Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Plays Games, or sometimes Boogie Plays Games. Today I'm not going to play a game. Instead, I want to discuss with you Microsoft's decision to open up their network to allow cross-network play. So it looks like the folks over at Xbox have come out and said that they want their indie games and maybe first-party games as well to be able to work cross-platform, allowing players on Xbox One to play with obviously people using Windows 10 or any other Windows format, but also PlayStation, possibly Nintendo as well. The first game to allow this will be Rocket League, so that anybody playing Rocket League anywhere could potentially play with each other. And they could possibly have friends lists within Rocket League itself, be able to find each other. It's a pretty exciting prospect. Maybe sometime in the future we will no longer have to choose who our friends are based on the platform that we play. Now, for PlayStation owners, this is probably old hat because Street Fighter V is supposed to be able to do this at one point if it's not already doing it. I believe Rocket League has previously been able to do it, and I know for a fact that War Thunder allowed cross-platform play. So this is mostly just new to the folks over there at Xbox. But that's kind of interesting because the folks over at Xbox have always been fairly inclusive and fairly reclusive and a little bit xenophobic when it came to sharing these kinds of things. So to see them make this move is really exciting. If you don't allow cross-platform play, it's very difficult for some multiplayer games to exist. You see sometimes PC games that don't sell very well, only having a few thousand people online. That can happen with the Xbox One because their sales figures are down. It can happen with the PlayStation 4 because the game's not as popular there as it is on other formats. And allowing all of those player bases to mingle is just good for the consumer. It means you'll always be able to get a multiplayer game. A console player paired with a PC player can be a bit of a challenge, though. Sometimes people are much better with aiming with mouse and keyboard than they are a controller. And so most of the times when you look at the statistics in the past, people playing with a controller versus people playing with mouse and keyboard, they will tend to get their ass handed to them. But I would imagine a lot of console players are up to the challenge, the extra added challenge, and they will probably be a few who are MLG and will overcome. Now, not only will this help games like Rocket League and shooters and other multiplayer-focused games, what this will really hopefully do is bring about the first console MMORPG that has a nice, healthy player base, both PlayStation and Xbox players playing together and having fun. Could you imagine a game that has like factions in it, right? So you have a PlayStation 4 clan and an Xbox One clan and a PC clan, and you guys fight for territories. Or you can have MLG games where you have certain people playing on Xbox and certain people playing on PlayStation 4, have these massive battles, have these massive wars, and allow console fanboys specifically, to finally fight it out once and for all. Who's better, whose device is better, whose controller is better. That would be so fucking cool. Now, unlike PlayStation, who before has allowed this to happen for a handful of games, Xbox is saying it can happen for any game. And I really hope the industry plays along, because this is a big, important change. Because as I say in almost every video these days, a console is just a plastic box, and it really, other than a handful of exclusives and a handful of software differences, doesn't really matter. The game is what matters, and this is another step in that right direction. There is no PC master race, there is no PlayStation Nation, there is no Xbots out there. They're just people playing video games, and the more of us that get to play together, the better. It's good for the consumer. It's good for the people making the games. The only people it's not good for is the people who own the licenses that are doled out for a percentage of the cut by the people at Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo. And you know what? I mean, honestly, you guys are making enough money as it is, I think. So guys, tell me what you think. Are you excited to play a little bit of Rocket League cross-platform? What games would you like to see cross-platform in the future? Do you think this is a good decision along with Microsoft's other decisions lately? Do you think it's one of the best ones they've made in a while, or do you think it's another bad one? Let me know in the comments section below. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.